My favorite color is actually green, but I also like purple. What's your favorite color? Put the favorite color heart in the chat for me. Now let's do weather. This Pacific system is onshore now, bringing locally heavy rain to the northern and central California and Oregon, and snow to the Sierras, with heavy snow spreading into the northern Rockies by Wednesday. Another round of thunderstorms with heavy downpours is expected across eastern Texas today, with isolated flash flooding possible. And gusty winds with warm and very dry conditions will lead to critical risk of fire along much of the high plains for Wednesday. East Coast, you look pretty clear. Temperatures. The West Coast looking pretty cool. We've got 50s and 60s right along the coastline from the border all the way down to SoCal, where it warms up just slightly into the 70s. And then the mountain states seeing lots of warm temperatures. We've got 82 to 80 up on the Canadian border, and the low 80s and mid 70s to low 80s continue all the way down into the southwest, 90 and higher for the Arizona-Mexico border, 85 for the New Mexico-Texas border. Plainsy Poos, we're seeing 79 up at the Canadian border with the Dakotas, turns into 80s by the time you hit the South Dakota. Nebraska's fully at 90 degrees no matter what part of the state you're in. Kansas in the mid to high 80s. Oklahoma a little bit cooler, except for the Panhandle, we're seeing 70s. Over at the Panhandle of both Texas and Oklahoma, we've got 80s. And then the rest of Texas cooling right off. Eastern Texas and southern Oklahoma in the 69 to 63 and 82 down at the tip of Texas. Midwesties, we're warm around the Great Lakes with low to mid 70s. Very nice. Those 70s turn into 80s by the time you hit Kentucky. And Tennessee and to the Gulf, we're seeing more like low 80s, high 70s. East Coasties, we've got 40s up in New England, turns into 50s by the time you get down to the New York-Pennsylvania border. And that 60s, high 50s, 60s continues down through the mid-Atlantic. 70s for the inland of the Carolinas, turning into 79 to 85 for Georgia, 85 at the Shaft, 79 at the tip of the Peanuts. McMurdo Station out at the Ross Sea in Antarctica at negative 9 degrees Fahrenheit with winds from the south at 4 miles per hour, giving you a real feel of negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit with snow and fog expected. Puerto Rico looking very calm with no watches, warnings, or advisories at this time. Daytime high temperatures for the island expected. 84, 87 on the north coast, 82 in the east, 86 for the south, 88 in the west, 76 for the interior, 85 to 87 for the U.S. Virgin Islands except for St. Croix and the surrounding waters at 82. Alaska still seeing some lingering precipitation in the southern part of the state, and daytime high temperatures are cold in the top half and warmer in the bottom half, as it were, with 313 on the Arctic Circle turning into higher single digits and low teens. Just below that, about the middle of the state, it turns into higher teens, 20s, and 30s. And then the whole lower tier of the state in the mid 30s to the high 40s. 45, 41 for the Aleutians, 49, 43 near Anchorage, and 43 for the Panhandlers. Hawaii also looking very calm at the moment with no watches, warnings, or advisories in effect at this time. And daytime high temperatures for the island chain in the high 70s to the mid 80s for most areas. It's looking like a lovely day in the islands. All right, everybody have a good day. Bye.